How will the election affect Utah real estate prices? We're getting this question a lot, so I thought I would address it. And here's the reality. I honestly don't pay a lot of attention to politics, and real estate's my jam. Having said that, I like to look at the data, and you get mixed signals when you read national articles and information about how election results from a national level down to a state level affect real estate prices. Here's what I can tell you about Salt Lake County. We have about a century's worth of data, but data is really sporadic until about 1990. When data started being recorded online, it became very thorough. So we have about 35 years of very solid information that is tracked, that gives all the data and statistics on everything you would want to know about housing. And if you look over the last 35 years and you look at election cycles, it's very common that when a new president gets into office, we see an appreciating year. Well, that's kind of common sense because in the last 35 years, we've only had 4 years where we didn't see appreciation, and we only have 2 years that were rather flatlined. So the reality is, regardless of the election results, you can usually bank on appreciation, and there are a lot of other factors that are going to help bolster that. Also, a bigger factor than election results is inventory levels and in-migration into our state with new buyers, new jobs, things like that. So from those data points, we are one of the most robust states, expected to see, once again, some of the highest appreciating zip codes in the United States. The one other factor you have to consider is how long a market is either soft or stagnant. And the peak of our market, as defined by median price, was May of 2022. Now, we're only off of that peak pricing by about 3 or 4% right now. And if you take November of 2023 versus November of 2024, we still saw appreciation, although it was only 3%. So in layman's terms, the market is still appreciating, and although inventory has gone up, it's still at healthy levels. We're sitting at about 2,500 active properties for sale in Salt Lake County, which is about a 2.5 month supply. So what can we really expect for 2025? It is highly likely we see an appreciating year. History would tell us that. And the question is, how much? If I were to make a prediction, I would say median price goes up somewhere between 8 and 12% in 2025. And that's going to be front loaded. We'll see the bulk of that appreciation from February to July. And so the reality is your best time to buy, if you're trying to get the best price and have some negotiation room, is over the next 60 days.